Welcome back. Oh, I didn't test my chats. Let me quickly fix that. Let's see, testing my sound seems to be alright. Headset's going through. Game sound is going through. I just go to my live stream over here and type in test over there. Okay, it's working. So let's get into this game. Clickety clickety, hey, Twin World. So we can choose the color. I like to use the standard grayscale. Back when I played this on the Game Boy Color, I would actually reset and change the color depending on the mood of the game or the setting. So in the desert, in the Jad Desert, I would change it to the red and yellow scheme. So last time we were here, I went through the Jad Desert. I found the... let's see. I reunited with Amanda, went to the Jad Desert. She stole my pendant, and we had to find... Well, I found her in the dungeon in the Jad Desert, and she was hunting down a Medusa so that she could get its tears to cure her brother who had been turned into a parrot. Just before finding her, we entered this town, which is silent. It's not a bug that there's no music here. But in the town before this, which I forgot what it was called, the guy was saying, like, there used to be some beautiful music in this town, but the harp music, that is, but the bard was taken away. And when you enter this town, all you really see is a guy with a parrot. And when you meet up with Amanda, she says her brother was turned into a parrot, and she needs Medusa's tears to cure him. You find the Medusa, and the Medusa dies laughing and doesn't shed any tears. But Amanda was injured in the fight, so since she was turning into a Medusa, you had to kill her and take her tears. So now we're back in town. Just want to make sure that I should have checked to see if I have this equipment first. I have silver equipment right now. Yeah. Let's equip the gold shield and grab a gold helm. Hey. Buy gold helm. And sell the other stuff. Sell the silver. And... Alright, and try not to press B too many times too quickly. A wall of exposition. Yeah, that's kind of what these old games were. Actually, I'm surprised at how quickly this game moves, considering all the exposition. They don't really explain much to you. Like, they said it in less words than I did. I'm just really bad at telling stories. Well, with words. Hopefully I'm better at telling them with actual games. Sell my silver shield. So, off we are to save Lester, Amanda's brother, with a potion made from Amanda's tears. Yeah, FFL 1 through 3 were pretty time-consuming. I have FFL 3, and I'm having a tough time getting into it. The FFL games that I really got into, well, the FFL game that I got into was the second one, and that was because of the battle music. It was actually a lot of fun to just find monsters and grind because of the battle music. Oh, we have the Amanda potion really already. Q used Amanda's tears. Lester was released from Device's curse. Thank you. I'm sorry to tell you, but Amanda sacrificed her life to save you and all. To save me? Oh, Amanda. Will you please help me to avenge my sister? Yes, Lester. Thanks. Let's go, Cube. Alright. Lester's harp opens up the secret passage, which apparently was why he had to be changed into a parrot. So so. If you ask him about his special ability, all he does is change the music, because he's a bard. I don't really like having the hurry-up music play. I don't think this is such a fast dungeon. This is fine. I think in this dungeon, he'll only change it to dungeon themes. Well, that's not so bad. He fires arrows. Let's see what I need to do. Equip the silver sword, because that affects spirits of undead, I believe. Darkness isn't that bad, but it is a bit annoying. Wow, these things have a lot of HP. Maybe I'm just supposed to cast ice on them. Although I don't think casting ice gives you any XP from them. These guys. You want to hunt after these guys if you want ethers. Although I think I have a few of those right now. Oh no, I have automatic spells. Will and Wisdom. Oh, my super attack won't work with walls in the way. Oh, he blocks silver swords. Maybe the wind spear? Not on the fire thing. Let's try fire magic on the demon. Something? Any did? Nothing. Alright, not the silver sword, not the wind spear. Maybe the chain. I think I tried the chain. Let's try the battle axe. Okay, that doesn't hurt him. It's a good thing he's standing still. I think he's bugged a little bit. I think it might just be that my strength isn't very high. I might be under-leveled for this area. Or maybe the music does affect something. I'd be surprised if the music affected their resistances. These guys are usually weak against physical attacks. Yeah, I think, like, because they had so little sound tools to work with. Ooh. Save early, save often. But yeah, because they had so few sound tools to work with, they had to make the most of them. I wonder if the gold equipment might actually have hindered me. I'm gonna try another run with the gold equipment. Gold helmet, gold shield. Gold shield. Gold helmet. Equip. Gold shield. Gold helmet. I'll save with those, with the iron and silver in my inventory, just in case the gold is actually a decoy, and it's one of those games where they punish you for wearing gold equipment because they want to be realistic about how heavy and cumbersome gold is. Ah! I'm glad that the tradition of walking into people to talk to them is gone in later games. I think it was the same in Ys. There was a new game in the Ys series that came out recently, Ys 8. Let's see, the battle axe is my strongest weapon, but the silver one will usually affect undead. Wait, what is the difference in the attack power there? I went from 32, 26, so that's actually weaker now. 34, 28, 27. too, so Silver Sword might actually be my best bet right now. I don't remember the other weapons powering up. You're mostly dependent on your attack power to bust through their defense. Typically enemies that are weak against magic, if you have a high enough power, you can bust through their defense anyway. I'll try leaving the music at default as well. Even at this strength, the Silver Sword doesn't affect the demons, but maybe I can level up fighting these fires. Equip the Cure spell. Actually, the Slap spell might be good here too. Doesn't affect any of them. Demons don't need to sleep. Demons and ghosts don't need to sleep. Wow, these guys have so much HP. And the only offensive spell I have is fire. What's really surprising is that Lester's weapon goes through them. He's trying his best to be helpful, but he can't. Save those arrows, Lester. Oh yeah, I looked up the release dates of these games too. This game actually does predate A Link to the Past by about half a year. At least in the USA release dates. The Region 1 release dates. It may have... I didn't check Japanese release dates. Zelda might have come out first, but still, probably not early enough that one could be considered a copy of the other, unless the developers have been talking to each other this whole time. Which, I wouldn't put it past them. They were probably talking about ideas for action RPG combat in general, and they just happen to have the same kinds of ideas. You've got your sword here, you've got your hook shot, this, you've got your, well, the spinning sword attack in this. I have to find a way to level up. I wonder if they gave you the ice spell specifically because at this point they figure players might be a little bit low leveled, and that's why you'll see these occasionally these really low level enemies show up too. So you can still get through the dungeon even if you're not at the right level. So this door requires a key. I should be using the chain against this guy. Now he can't do anything, he's cornered. My chain blocks his fireballs. Oh, save. If I need to grind, it'll have to be this room. Because he's weaker than the flames, but he can be taken out... Or he's stronger than the weak enemies, but he can be taken out quicker than the flames. Do I need another key? Unless Lester can somehow open this. Nope. Oh hey, I'll take this music. I because he changes it randomly. These things can be taken out melee weapons too, but they're so annoying. They deal 35 damage a hit, and they can just choose to overlap you. Downside of the chain, sometimes it'll lock enemies towards you. Found a blizzard orb. That'll probably help against those flames. Good time to save. Oh, did I cut out for a bit? I wonder if my reception's bad today. I'm on wired internet, so it shouldn't be cutting out. I'll have to look at the replay. So many sprites on one line. Oh, the music! Oh, yeah. Oh, already down to 9 HP. Get that cure spell. Oh, not enough time. Cure spell equipped. That probably shouldn't have even counted. Oh, down to 36 HP. Killer. This is probably about the point in the game where I would start doing grinding off cam. Using the silver sword might help against these guys. Anything to restore MP. I can try to get an ether from the dude in the other room, in the pumpkin. Skip these guys. As much as I can. I wonder if your partner's strength just depends on yours. So Lester's arrows might actually hurt the enemies if I were of a higher level. Enemies are always safe if they are just southeast of you. Because you're a right-handed swordsman. This is unusual. From what I remember, you have to go about 2 screens away before enemies will respawn. But in this room, it seems to be every screen. Pillow's not useful. Since we're at the point of the game where the sleep spell is too weak to affect any enemies. Yeah, nothing. The sickle so I don't have to aim. Give me an ether. Or a level up. Yeah, downside of having 4 directional movements, which is something I'm trying to fix in my Seiken-like game. You'll have analog movements, but the game will still be sprite-based. So I'll be animating 8 direction movements. 8 directions of movement and attack. In addition to that, I'll be modeling the actual weapon swings off of what Seiken Densetsu 3 does. And that is, when you press the attack button, your character will move slightly towards, to line up with whatever enemy they're facing. So that when they actually swing their weapon, it'll connect. Whether they actually hit or not is dependent on dice rolls, similar to SD2 and 3. Alright, I'm resigned to these guys only giving up pillows, so I'm hoping that I can get my magic back with a level up. Any music other than the hurry music is fine with me. Let's do Silver Sword. Or maybe Wind Spear? And 34. Oh, there's a monster in the doorway. Just run through them. I think... Oh no, I had to get more keys. Alright. Gives me an excuse to level up a bit more, I guess. I wonder if they ever tested, like, having to run back. Like, if there's a situation where you could lock yourself in a dungeon forever by not having enough keys and Mattox. Oh! Alright. I'll just try and press forward unless I need another key. Or unless that happens. Alright, I have some magic. I can press forward a little bit. Magic. Cure. So I don't even need to train on the pumpkins. I could train on these guys if I needed. And I kinda do need it. This is an especially good place to train against them. Because of that corner strat. Well, unless they vanish at me. No damage taken. Minimal magic spent. Save. And they don't come back here. Alright. I can deal with that. But I do have to go back and get more keys. If there's any skeletons or slimes in this dungeon, they give... skeletons give keys, and slimes give Mattox. I didn't believe that this game had that much of a reliance on keys and Mattox, but no, every dungeon requires keys and Mattox. And you never find a skeleton key, which is something that Square Enix could have learned from Zelda. You eventually get a skeleton key. So yeah, this door that requires a key from this side opens up normally from this side. Alright, I'll try dropping the game audio. Oh yeah, I can see that on the monitor a little bit. So I'll try dropping the game audio a little bit. Is that any better? Aww! One-hit death from those little shadowy things. I think in Secret of Mana they're called Shadow Puppets, and in Seiken 3 they're called Mimics. Oh no, wait. Mimics are the boxes. They're called shapeshifters in Seiken 3. They take on the... They can transform into any other monster in the game, but you can tell that it's a shapeshifter because all of its colors are blue. Are a dark, saturated blue. Maybe Silver Sword. To take it out faster. Well, not if he keeps fireballing me that fast. So now I'm wondering if I used the inn, if I had used the inn when I got back from my last mission and I just went in here in a weakened state. Ah! Half blocks do not count as cover. And of course, they protect them too. If you're half a block away attacking with the chain, then they don't get hit. Is it just me, or are those fireballs doing more damage? Or did I save at lower health? I did save at lower health. That explains the deaths. Maybe this isn't such a good a training ground as I thought it would be. They're gonna win if I have to reposition myself, because they can just stand and shoot at any angle. Now for the long trek back. Don't even bother healing poison, just use Cure Wounds. Actually, ice might hurt me more than just curing as much as I can. Maybe if I had high magic. If I had nothing but magic, points in magic, then the pillow item might work. Shoot him, Lester! While I'm blocking his fireballs. Alright, made it back to safety somewhat. So buy 2 rings full of keys, and maybe another Mattock. Won't you avenge my sister while I'm going? Alright, so Lester will wait in there. So they did test for the case where you try to leave the dungeon. Grab some items from here. And one more stack of Mattocks. So throughout the, well, most of the leveling up I've done till now has been pretty evenly in all stats: power, wisdom, stamina, and will. This is about the time, like, just before this episode, I started putting more points into Wisdom so that my magic would be a bit more powerful. And most of the spells in this game cost 1 or 2 points. I think there's only one spell that costs 3 points. And that is it's a very efficient, damaging spell if you've specialized in magic. I think you'll still need ethers if you actually want to beat the final boss using that spell, though. Up until now, leveling has been pretty smooth. Only a couple of boss fights have been particularly challenging. So the difficulty ramps up pretty quick once you get to this spot. Level up, health and magic recovered in the middle of taking damage. Level up, select your growth type. Let's go Wisdom since I've already pulled ahead in Wisdom there. So let's double down on it and hope I get that next damaging spell soon. Save with full health and magic. I wonder if I just let the super meter build up. I still get knocked back if I try to walk past them. Oh! But now I'm strong enough to actually push them a little bit. Did I just do a loop? No, this can't be right. I did just do a loop! Yeah, I don't think this was ever considered like part of the Final Fantasy series in Japan. Like, I think it was always called Seiken Densetsu. So wait, there's no sound here. I think this is the first instance I've seen of a one-way wall in this game. Yeah. Can't even bust through it. Alright, I'm gonna try fighting these guys with a full death blow gauge. So it seems that with double my attack, there's a chance that it'll cut through their armor. But the flame, that enemy suddenly becomes totally resistant. It might be that it loses the silver attribute. Like, it gains attack power to cut through demon skin, but it loses the silver attribute, having it convert to raw damage. Meaning that it won't affect ghosts. They didn't really explain much about how the elemental damage system worked in this game. His gold armor seems to be protecting against his attacks, though. Whatever it is that's causing him to get damaged under certain circumstances and not damaged under others, they made it a lot clearer in later games. One of your earliest spells lets you actually read enemy weaknesses, too. Actually, your very earliest spell, one of your very earliest set of spells, first set of spells you learn, includes Acid Rain, which lowers enemy defense. So if your attacks are bouncing or only dealing 1 damage, you can cast Acid Rain on them and have a slightly easier time. Oh, these things know to run away when I'm doing my super attack. Actually, I should probably use the X-Cure potions here. And chain. Oh, he's trying to push me through the door. And if you touch the door, then the game will tell you that the door's locked. Alright, so when I go to the next floor, do not use the mattock. So the slimes here are a red herring to tell you if they drop a mattock, they'll just lead you out of the dungeon. Oh, these are weaker than my spell. Alright, save here, and then see which way to go. down, looks like we end up in a possible progress room. Ah! I can't equip any other weapon because they won't go through his ghost armor. Be nice if when Watts found that big lump of silver, he could upgrade all my weapons to silver. That partner. Yeah, this Lester is probably the least helpful of all the partners. Yeah, he's just kind of existing on the screen. Alright, I can use my super move to take out the demons for EXP and ignore the flame largely. Flame isn't quite worth the effort. What, he's dead already? I'm not complaining. Level up, select your growth type. More wisdom. Or maybe stamina. I should put some more points into stamina since it gives a little bit of a bonus to power and wisdom. Not even a flinch from the fire. Let's see, can I view a map in here? So I've been to this area. I need to get to... Have to say he has some awesome hair. I suppose. He's got sort of a Conan the Barbarian thing going. Oh wait, I know where this is. I don't want to be here at all. This is one of those one-way doors. One-way walls. So I want to backtrack to those stairs. Locked. Good thing I picked up an extra stack of keys. There we go. I might be strong enough to make those guys flinch now. Oh, these are one-way tiles. Okay. This might not be so bad. Alright. Save now that I'm back here. These are considered low-level enemies now, I think. I wonder if my magic is strong enough to fight these guys. Oh, maybe not. He's southwest of me, so I can't hit him with my sword from here. What do you give? Ether! Just what I was looking for. That was a grueling battle. Lester, these are low-level enemies. Your arrows should be hitting them. One of these tiles, I'm guessing, opens the way forward. I might have to put a snowman on them. I could just get them into a position where I could push them. That's a good position. There we go. This looks like a boss room. A boss that I am woefully unprepared for. Although at least now I can punch through the defense of the demons, so I'm not that underleveled anymore. Werewolves. Okay, that doesn't sound too bad. Kind of werewolves that are flammable, too. Might as well use that cure potion. It's a very weak item at this point, it's just taking up space. Let's see, I've got Blizzard, I've got Flame, I've got Pillow. Get rid of that. More pillow. Mice. Why all these low-level monsters all of a sudden? And then these guys. Actually, since we're across walls, the chain might be best. Avast! Avast! Alright. The level difference is a little bit evident now. Oh, this one's where we need the ice magic. Pring. Do not damage the snowman. Coffins. Coffins and Cthulhu's. What do we find here? Found a were-axe. It's a man that turns into an axe at midnight. Doesn't chop down these coffins. So what do we use this for? Check the walls. There might have been a talkable wall in here. Let's have a look at the map. This looks pretty straightforward. Oh, I just noticed I missed a chat message there. I probably missed a bunch. I've seen a couple of, just out of the corner of my eye, messages scrolling to the right. I should probably set my chat timer for more than 30 seconds. This looks like a likely room for a secret door. There it is. Alright, were-axe does not affect the demons, but that's okay, we've got the silver sword. Da, 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 da. Stamina. Give me more survivability. Oh, I stepped too close too fast. I don't remember whether companion powers return in Sword of Mana. But I vaguely remember Lester having a more important role in that one. Like being able to cure your status ailments or something like that. So that Mattock wall was just a way back. Oh, which way did we come in through here? Neither! That is interesting. This is one messed up maze. Alright. Well, it was good having you here while you could be here. Gibdos? Gibdos and Packguns. Oh, right. This room was originally empty. Up to the roof. Okay. So this is some progress. Device. Ha! You can never defeat me! Oh, we're on to boss theme number 2. This one, it looks like I'll have to rely on my diving sword to get at him. And cure spells to keep me alive. The dancing flame spirits. Yeah. They follow a square path through the air. Or a rhombus path through the air. So it's hard to tell which ones are heading towards you and which ones are just heading diagonally downwards. Maybe if I hung around this side of the screen it would be easier. Not if I don't have my cure spell equipped. Magic. Cure. Item. Ether. Use. And then save. Actually, wait. What about that were-axe we just got? It'd be very difficult to go up to him. Actually, I probably wouldn't be able to outlast him. It would have to be either launching myself with a sword, throwing the lance at him, which would probably blunt itself on one of his fireballs, or using the chain's extended attack. And the chain right now, I believe, is the weakest of those options. 29, 33, 35, but effectively 0 against him. Yeah. Oh, it went horizontal. Actually walk up half a step before attempting to launch at him. Or I could just let Lester handle him. Apparently, he's the only thing that Lester's arrows will ever affect. Oh, and I gotta keep a closer eye on my health. Alright, magic. Cook the cure spell. Then save. Let's see, what buff items do I have? I have a will crystal and a wisdom crystal. Doubling my will would be helpful. Right after it fills up once here, at its regular rate. If my health drops below 50, I should cure. Or near 50. Oh, I got hit by a fireball when I initiated it, so it turned me around and I did the super move downwards instead of up. That is a crazy double mustache. There we go. We did it! Device, the pendant is no longer here, my dear. Garuda is flying over Mount Rocks! Mount Rocks to Glaive. Device fell. Going? Yeah, but the poison gas. My harp tunes will clear the gas. Huh. Yay! I remember this song. See, the Magic Book of Mute. So this might actually cause those mages to stop flinging fireballs. Doesn't really work that well in these early games to be a status mage. If you're gonna be a mage, might as well be a damage mage. Oh, there's a kitten sitting beside me. Hello. Or a kitten sitting behind me. I just leaned my head back and there he was. So I've got everything in the weapon shop, and the equipment shop. Got this shiny new wear axe that doesn't work on anything in the dungeon that holds it. I can sell this battle axe, maybe. Not even sure if I can sell this, because I couldn't sell it before. Nope. I can sell the silver equipment. helmet, a silver shield. Maybe buy another key into Mattock. Probably 2 keys. There we go. Accidentally cast Cure on myself when pressing B to get out of the menu. Out of my way. Further out of my way. Damn it. New area, save. Were-Axe takes a couple of hits to take out the werewolves. I think the with a fire spell it only takes 1, but I have been putting a lot of points into magic lately. I forgot that your death blow with the axe is to throw it. That's probably why I should have equipped the Were-Axe during that fight. So these guys... I know you'll find them in Seiken 3, I don't remember whether you'll find them in Seiken 2. In Secret of Mana. Hello? Ether, Flame, Blaze, Frost, Silence, and Pillow. I wonder if Blaze is more powerful than my Fire spell. In any case, definitely taking at least 2 Ethers with me. Spending 2 more magic to cast Cure when I don't need it. That fixes it. So let's see, stamina adds to stamina, power, and will. How much? 2 points to stamina, 1 point to power, 1 point to will. And then wisdom adds also to stamina and will. Alright. So adding to wisdom adds to your survivability, which is nice. Even if you wanted to be a mage, you will be a slightly tough mage. Rather, if you put points exclusively in wisdom, you'll be just as tough as if you put points exclusively into power. So, Were-Axe is useless here. Maybe Silver Sword. I didn't really think I was skipping many fights early on. I'm trying to form a policy, a personal policy of taking out every monster I possibly can now, so that I don't fall behind in levels. Was this a useless room? This was a useless room. You can kill fire with fire. Who would have thunk? You definitely can't kill those with fire. I feel like I should remember this boss. This guy's only attack is taking up space. Taking up space and having a whole lot of defense squares. Metal crab. I think there was something like that in, Oh no, wait, yeah, he was the first boss. This was one of the first bosses in Seiken 3. It was a gigantic enemy crab. And as he lost HP, like the only unarmored parts of him were his eyeballs. So you'd basically kill each of his eyeballs one at a time. It was kind of gruesome. Then again, I think I mentioned this before, the whole game, like every enemy death, was sort of like gruesome and cute at the same time. Iffish. You fight these guys outside of Undine's waterfall cave. Just after you get Undine's spells. We're starting to enter the land of the float rocks too. Fry these fish, but I don't have any magic left. Maybe I should hurry to the next inn. Oh wait, I did get some ethers, didn't I? Yeah, there they are. I might actually level up too. Ah! Pushed me into the rocks. These fish were pretty tough in Secret of Mana as well, when you first encountered them. The moles burn pretty quick, though. Might have to rely on the sword's super move. Nope. That does not go through him. Sword normals only. Or the axe throw, that might help. Yeah, the axe definitely works on these. So the were-axe might be just like any sort of animal creature. What the... Moogling. Let me out of here. Ah, I was suffering ghost damage, so I couldn't go through the door. It didn't count collision against the door. Do I have to fight that boss again? Oh no, wait, this is the room just after the boss. So the were-axe is my best bet for just raw damage. But against anything unusual, I might as well just try and push past it. Looks like they can't push you into other rooms, even though they can push you into a doors, a locked doors collision square. Yeah, being able to save just at every room, or even in the middle of a boss battle. I mean, saving in the middle of a boss battle is kind of a bad thing, but that they give you the option is nice. If you save in the middle of a boss battle, when you reload, you'll restart that boss battle. Or the boss will be at full health, but you will be at whatever health you were at when you saved. Alright, let's try left this time. Nothing. Dead end. There's also south, but I do want to check out that house. A store. What you peddling? X-Cure, Moogle, Key, and Mattock. Alright, how many keys and Mattocks do I have? I have 4 Mattocks. Oh no, wait, I have 11 Mattocks. 1 key. Oh no, wait. 9 keys. I should be good. Alright, do you sell ethers? No, just X-Cures. Which I might as well get. Because it'll save me casting cure. Now, are these guys worth an EXP for me? So the springy thingies go down fast, but in these confined spaces, I don't trust that I'll have a good positioning roll every time I enter that room. So I might as well just train up on these guys. Poison claws? Oh. They shredded me fast. But I was just that close to a level up. Give me stamina. Stamina gives me a little bit of power, so I'm probably going to end up undoing the slight magic specialization that I wanted earlier on. If I recall correctly, if you want to specialize in magic, then you have to do it. You have to commit to it early on and just keep doing it. Otherwise, you might as well just put points into power, so that's probably what I'm going to end up doing. Putting points into a mix of power and stamina for the rest of the game. Looks like the next town I want to go to is just to the south. There's a purring kitten running around here. Purr. Meow. Should get a room microphone so you can hear him. Meow, meow, meow. Yeah, there's too many cliff walls to go 2 spaces south. I'm now like 3 spaces north from where I was. There's no way to go there. Don't get shredded by these moles. So this is just backtracking to where I was. Alright, if I follow this wall, it should lead me to where I need to go. So that's that store. Was there another exit from that store somewhere? Or maybe some weird item that I didn't notice. No weird item. I can't do anything about being Moogled. Stay still and hope he doesn't advance. A ruby. I don't think I need selling items. Not burn. I wish there was some sort of indicator if they, like, resist the spell or something. So from here on out, spells are mostly going to be used for puzzle-solving purposes. That cave looks like the place I'm supposed to go next. Most of this area here is kind of nothing. Skeletons. That's not foreboding. What? So we have kind of a lost woods situation going on. Oh, this is different. Alright, where axe is no good. Maybe the silver sword. Not the silver sword. Chain, maybe? Magic, maybe? The only way to tell would be to spend all of my magic on him. I'm probably, if magic works on him, it's probably not the fire spell. It'd have to be either the third or the fourth spell, which I get, which I think one of them might be optional. And the other one, I don't remember solving any puzzles with it, so it might be optional as well. Not this one. I might just need more strength. Meow. Meow. Cat is being talkative. Okay, that works. So far, so good. Oh. lose my memory of the map if I die? Oh no, it just teleports me. Can't have that. It teleports me back if I go the wrong way. And I've just been getting it lucky. I've just been getting lucky this whole time. Yeah. I still have that silence ball. Oh no, wait, it's the silence, the mute spell. Roasted piggy. X-Ether. Not bad. Let's go after those faces as much as possible. Stamina doesn't give me wisdom. Will does give me wisdom. What weapon do I have? The Were Axe. That's not bad. I could potentially just rely on Were Axe throw skills. Oh, I touched him. You can use the water as a shield, as a one-way shield in your favor. Oh, I think that's actually damaging him. Although if you attack from the north, there's a chance you'll hit his defense square. That Morning Star. So maybe... No, I can't duck low enough to avoid that. Found the Morning Star. So the Morning Star replaces your chain and sickle, if I recall. Let's find out. Yeah, kinda. It does all the damage of both. Well, it does more damage than either one. But I don't believe it can be used to solve puzzles because it doesn't cut greenery like the sickle, and it won't let you cross gaps like the chain. And I believe because it's entirely physical, it gives you a huge damage boost there. But because it's entirely physical, it won't attack ghosts or any magical creatures. So it'll be great against those orcs, but I'll still need magic to fight the faces, which I have 4 points of left. Oh, it does attack the faces. Wonderful. So I can make my way back out of this cave, but I'm not sure I want to. Maybe this will give me the attack edge I need to fight that golem thing. Poison Pig? That is some fast-acting poison, too. X-Ether? X-Ether. I vaguely recall this working like a Mattock in some situations. Oh! Okay, it does. Busts away those rocks. key, don't I? Yeah. Alright, equip... Or, no, you don't equip a key. Item. Key. Yeah, this gets through him. Oh, got crushed between a rock and a hard place. Golem. Received the magic book of lightning. So lightning was the optional spell, I guess? Let's use one of those X-Ethers. Restore 16 points. I'm kind of lost on where I am in the plot-wise. Let's see if lightning magic works on these clouds. It works quite nicely. Question mark? I can't go back anymore. Oh! This is... the Gladiator's Arena. This is where I escaped from. So we're back to Glaive. The Empire of Glaive. Actually, is there anything out there that I can do? Is there anything out there to explore? Potentially some trees to axe. The circle of life. Alright, let's equip our Morning Star since that gives us all the attack power we need to get through most defenses. And our lightning magic for anything else that might get in our way. Basic cure. It's just like finding a can of cola on the ground now. Flame, flame, blaze. Might as well use these, because they're gonna get too weak to use eventually. Nothing? So this area was just decorative. I'll cut down Glaive's gardens. I'll leave one tree because I can't reach it. There. That's what you get, Glaive, for being an evil empire. There's a bit of Mega Man in this, going into the menu and changing weapons as the situation needs. Changing weapons frequently. Oh, right. Morningstar for that. Rabbites! Rabbites and little devils. The sewers. Or the aqueducts. Yeah, that thing down there, that's a mimic. I don't know what the shrimpy thing is, though. If you need any keys or Mattox, here's the place to get them. As generic as slime enemies are, it's always nice to be able to just slice them up. I have to check these to see if they are doors that can be entered potentially to treasure rooms or to just more plot. Well, there's the stairway forward. Freaky ghost. Oh, we've just about reached 2 hours already in the Empire of Glaive. Alright, I'll close the stream after this. So what is the Morningstar's death blow attack, I wonder? Let me cure up first, and then we can find out. Let's see, item. X-Cure. Where's my X-Cure? Just X-Ethers? Alright. Guess I'll use the cure spell then. This guy's weak against lightning. That'll make my fight a little easier. Doesn't look like he's taking any damage from it. I don't see his sprite flashing. Yeah, I'm not gonna risk it. Not with one magic point left anyway. X-Ether. And Cure Magic. Yeah, he's taking damage from that. But he deals a lot of damage too on that swoop. Might be best for me to just maniacally swing this weapon at him and cure whenever my HP goes below 50 or something. I ain't saying anything if you ain't. A restroom? No, they took the pendant. We have to get it back. Let's go. Dark Lord's room is on the top floor, so let's go down to get to it next time. For now, this is actually a really good place to close the stream for today, so we shall continue this next time. Thank you for watching, as always, and I'll see you then.